Hi guys! Today you need to be excited. You need to be excited because I have another tag for you. Yes! I have decided to do the if tag today. I don't know if you heard about it, but I'm gonna do it today and I'll show you what it is. I will also write all the questions down below just so you can see it, and if you want to do it yourself, please do so. I really want to see it. I'm already too excited myself to answer these questions, so I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to get to the video. If you could meet any celebrity, who would it be? I don't really know. Ellen DeGeneres, because I think she's so funny and she's so kind and a great person. If you could change your name to anything, what would you change it to? Okay, so I always have this idea that Sophia is such a beautiful name and I would love to be named it myself, but I want it for my daughter. Maybe I should rename myself to HeyEugena, just so people aren't confused anymore. Because my name is actually Natasha. I always hated that name because nobody could spell it. It's not a common name here and I don't really have good associations with it. But I don't know, I always wanted a cool exotic name like India or Athena or Mila or something like that. If you could travel anywhere in the world for a week, where would you go? This question is made for me. I love traveling. I think I would go. You need to think about this because you have 1 week. If I want to go to places where I have a lot to see, 1 week is not going to be enough. So I would probably want to go back to Miami and just hang out in all the beautiful places that I spent 2 months in last year. Or I would go back to Costa Rica, which was also one of the places that I went last year, and go to all the places that I've been and like relive my memories. Or because I'm so freaking sick of winter and cold, I would just go on a quick week vacation to Greece or Spain or something. If you could pick any talent to have, what would it be? Singing. I would love to be able to sing, but I am the worst singer in the world. I know it seems like a lot of YouTubers can sing, and they can, but I can't. So I'm really an outsider on that point, but I don't mind. I have my car concerts when I'm driving and I love it as long as I'm alone. If you had to wear one color for the rest of your life, what would it be? Black. For sure black. Black is a great color. It's slimming, it's elegant, it goes with everything, not that you could wear anything else. You can even wear it in the summer. I know it's a hot color for summer, but if you wear a light top and some shorts, you can still wear black. You can wear black in the winter, you can wear black in the fall, you can wear it in the spring, you can wear it whenever you want, and I love black. If you could do anything for 1 day, all expenses paid, what would you do? My first thought would be shopping. All expenses paid? Shopping. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I would just go to all the amusement parks that I could possibly go to. With all the expenses paid, I would pay for everyone else to leave so I could go to the rides without standing in line for half an hour. And I would just invite all my friends. Great fun. If you could pick your dream career, what would it be? Filmmaking. I've always had this thing where I've had ideas for movies and I've written them all down and I've started to visualize how would it look on the screen, which angles would I choose, what camera movements would I choose, and I know nothing about cameras, I know nothing about filmmaking, but I just think it's so interesting. If you could have any surgery, what would you get? Well, first of all, I don't want any surgery and I don't think I need it. But since I have to answer these questions, I would fix my fat ankles. I have such big ankles and it looks so bad because I have really small feet. Sometimes I wish I had thinner ankles. But of course, it's not a plan, it's not something that I ever think about, and it's not something that I'm going to do. Ever. If you could change anything about yourself, what would you change? I don't really believe that you need to change anything. I believe you are who you are and you cannot fix that or change that. We all have bad sides and we all have good sides. But I think you can develop and grow as a person. Probably what I would work on with myself is not beating myself up about things that go wrong. I have a tendency to feel like a failure if I don't succeed at anything or if I can't go through with anything. I am not a quitter at all, but if I ever am forced to quit for anything, I feel like such a failure. And it's okay to fail, it's okay to quit, it's okay to realize that something is not meant for you. That's something I need to work on, and that's something I think that we all need to work on. I think it's a common problem, but we can help it. We cannot change it, but we can help it. If you were someone else, would you be friends with yourself? Well, of course. I'm a very open-minded person and I joke about most things, so I think I'm easy to get along with. So I think I would be friends with myself. And if I was myself and I met myself, we would have the same interests and the same passions and we would want to do the same things. So of course we would be friends. Logic. If you could go back and change anything, what would you change? That's a difficult question because I always believed that you should not regret the things that you've done. They already happened and you learned something from it and there was a reason that you did it. But I probably would have gone back in the past and around 8th grade, 9th grade, I would have forced myself to be a little bit more open-minded and to challenge myself more. I was terribly shy and insecure and it held me back from so much. I had a whole period of my life where I didn't experience anything. I didn't grow at all and I really wish I did. Because there are so many things that you can get from life and I hate when things are standing still and you are not going anywhere, nothing is happening in your life and you are in charge of that. So I wish I could have kicked myself in the butt and just forced myself to get out there and take a piece of the world, be a part of the community, and live and have fun. If you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would you eat? Is this even a question? Pizza. But maybe if I had to eat only pizza, it would get a little bit unhealthy in the end. So maybe something like pasta salad with like ham and bacon and salad, of course. That'd be healthy, that'd be good. Or baguette with ciabatta bread. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, probably along the lines of pasta salad or baguette. To be healthy. If you could star in any movie, what would you star in? That's hard. I think I could be a great drama actor. I love things that are like inspiring and dramatic and you really have to give your passion. I would love to play a part of that, but I'm not sure which movie that could be. Oh, maybe like Cloud Atlas because that's serious and that's inspiring and has a really deep meaning, but you get to play like 5 different characters. That would be great. You kind of get everything in one movie. If you could have any superpower, what would you pick? I always thought that I wanted to be invisible because then I could go up to people and listen to what they say and I could hide away and stuff. But actually I don't think I would want to do that and that would get a little bit boring in the end and lonely, probably. I think I would want the power to go from one place to another place like that. I am someone who wakes up in the morning and I feel like I have to cross the Himalaya to get to school just from walking 10 minutes to the train station. I am someone who just wants to go traveling and if I could just go like that to anywhere in the world, I would be happy. You would save a lot of time on transportation and you could have a much more effective day because you could really take advantage of your time because transportation honestly is just a waste of time. Last and final question. If you won the lotto, what would you do with the money? I think I would, first of all, I would just split the money in half and donate half of it to charity, depending on how much I won. Because I would want a lot to go to charity because I don't need that kind of money. And there's a lot of people who could better spend it than me. But with the money that I could spend, I would go traveling. You already guessed that. Go on a little shopping trip, just treat myself to some new things, like makeup wishes that I've had for a long time but that are maybe a little bit too pricey. I would definitely give some to my family or make a family trip or do something that they could take part of the money as well. I would also put a big portion of it in the bank because I'm smart and because I'm responsible. Maybe a little bit boring, but I don't know, it's just good to have a savings. Then I would book a plane and fly off immediately to Switzerland to go see my boyfriend. Of course. I would buy a pair of Louboutins. Those beautiful heels with the red sole. They need to be in my shoe closet. ASAP. If I had the money. And with that said, the video is done. The questions are all done. I tag you. Everyone out there who wants to do this tag. Let me know if you do and if you enjoyed it. I hope you liked my version. I hope I can inspire you to have a lot of fun. Please have fun in your life. And please have a fun day. And I will see you soon. Bye!